Oh, we do have the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are a team that had a very, very good year last year. Definitely was a surprise team with all their injuries to getting into the postseason. They did lose to the Texans in the wild card game. Just didn't have the firepower. Joe Flacco's magic ran out, but this was a team that surprised people when their defense was pretty good, man. So I do believe that this defense will be pretty good this year again. Their schedule is rough, and I don't know. I don't believe in the Cleveland Magic, man. As much as last year was a success, it's just going to be tough, dude. They were 11-6. They were 8-1 at home, 3-5 away, 3-3 in the division. 396 points that they scored, 262 they gave up. 19th in passing yards with 217.2. 12th in rushing with 118.6. 10th in points for with 23.3. And points against 13th, 21.3. So I do believe they could still be good, but I think it's going to be a hard year for them. They got a good schedule going here, so sure. Offensively, they're three wide receiver, one tight end set. Start with Jedrick Wills at the left tackle position. Solid guy. Definitely, I believe that he can go to a honorable mention top 10 list. He just needs time, and last year wasn't that great, but overall, I think he's a really reliable left tackle who is definitely better than his stats show. So, I definitely believe in Wills. It's a solid start there. Left guard Batonio, number three on my left guard list. Everything so well, does everything at a high level, and definitely a huge important piece to I would say a really good interior offensive line. Pochich is a center, honorable mention. Another guy, pretty productive. Definitely underrated. Right guard Wyatt Teller, number six on the right guard list. Again, Batonio and him honestly makes one of the best guard tandems in the league. And at 10, Jack Conklin, veteran guy, definitely um, underrated, low radar, but he's a vet that does produce, is reliable, is a guy you want on your line. So solid line. You look at the QB, Deshaun Watson. Clearly, he's just not there. He was a monster in Houston. Allegations that were bad, and now he just really looks off, like off everything, dude. No sync to his game, and he just doesn't look good, man. Running back Ford for now until Chubb gets back. Ford was honorable mention. He's a solid choice, solid back. I think runs hard. He produces. I mean, that's what you need. So overall, I think Jerome Ford's been phenomenal there for him. Um, and then the receiving core is honestly weak. It's just bad, dude. Amari Cooper, honorable mention. He deserves the flowers. He's great. Has done a great job. Definitely a reliable receiver at a high level. Honestly, great route runner. One of the best route runners in the game. But then you got Jerry Jeudy on the other side, who's just not good. He just doesn't produce. He doesn't develop. Maybe he can revive his career, but Deshaun Watson's throwing him the ball, man. So I don't know how much great he can get. Jerry Jeudy's just a disappointment, honestly, from the draft. Elijah Moore is a question mark. What is he? What Elijah Moore are we gonna get? Can we get a guy that looks like a star, or is it gonna be an okay guy? At the tight end, Njoku, number nine on the tight end list. I mean, yeah, big body guy that trucks people and is able to grab 10 to 15 more yards after the catch. So overall, very solid choice, very good receiver. Honestly, a good receiving tight end. Um, so yeah, offensively, it's okay. It's all right. Defense, they're 4-3 base. Miles Garrett's uh, first off of the DN, number two DN in my list. Yeah, he was able to produce at a high level. He was able to do a great job. Obviously, winning Defensive Player of the Year. T.J. Watt should have won that, but Miles Garrett did his thing. So I mean, he is a game record. He is a game changer for the defense. So give him credit. D tackle is Tomlinson, who is a good run stopper. I think he can definitely help this team on the run defensive side of the football. Um, Shelby Harris, don't really know what you're gonna get out of him. He's an old dude, veteran. We'll see what happens with him. Smith, Zadarius Smith, he's a veteran. Can he stay healthy? I mean, honestly, him and Garrett could be pretty reliable. At the linebackers, you do have JOK, who was an honorable mention on the outside linebacker list. Does everything so well. He's a young guy. Yeah, just plays with his heart, and just yeah, he's gonna be a really good player for this team. Hicks is the middle linebacker. I think he's solid. We'll see what kind of production he has for his team. And Devin Bush, he just needs to step it up. I think he could have a good year. We'll really see how it goes. With the secondary, you do have Denzel Ward at number 8 on my corners list. Again, shutdown guy. Cleveland always has had one shutdown guy. He's a shutdown guy. Denzel Ward's always reliable. Many teams do not want to try Denzel Ward. On the other side, Emerson, honestly, not bad, dude. A lot of upside, fast, and is willing to learn. And I think Denzel Ward is a great teacher. I think Martin Emerson's learning a lot from him. Um, on the Nickelback side, again, upside, young. They got a really good. I think they got a good group of corners here. You know, they're young and they're ready to ball out. At the safeties, Juan Thornhill, he's got to step up. We'll see what kind of Juan Thornhill we'll get. He's had some great years in his career. Can he have one here? And then at strong safety, you do have Grant Delpit, which was an honorable mention. Definitely hard hitter. Definitely a guy that I believe is getting better with time. So give him some credit as well. At the kicker position, you got Dustin Hopkins, who is honorable mention. Punter is going to be Bojorquez, who is pretty solid actually. And then their kick returner Darden, who's a question mark. We don't know what's going to happen with him or if he's going to produce. Overall, defense looks pretty good. Offense looks questionable. So the Cleveland Browns schedule is honestly kind of a doozy, man. I mean, they got to play the North obviously all the time, and I think that's a challenge, dude. They do got to play some high flying teams, some teams that are playoff teams. So again, they were a playoff team, so that's what they're gonna do. Can they be competitive this year? I think it's gonna be tough. They lost to the Cowboys week 1. They're gonna lose to the Jags. They will beat the Giants, I think. I do believe they'll beat the Giants. The Raiders, I believe they will lose. They'll beat the Commanders, lose to the Eagles, lose to the Bengals, and lose to the Ravens. They will beat the Chargers, go on a bye, beat the Saints and the Steelers having momentum, but they will lose to the Broncos, the Steelers, the Chiefs. They will beat the Bengals and lose to the Dolphins and Ravens. They are a 6-11 team. They flip their schedule 180. So from 11-6 to 6-11 is tough, but this is a team this organization that just gets extremely hot. They're a reliable team, and then they kind of just go and honestly shit the bed. So, can this team uh, can they avoid being this bad? Yeah, I think they probably can. But playing in the North is hard. Playing teams like the Chiefs, Eagles, Cowboys, Dolphins is hard. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I could see this team being all right. Like, at most, I could see them being, they could be a 9-8 and 8-9 team. But, I don't know. There's just a lot that I see that's wrong, and it's with the offense. Their defense is not too bad, dude, but their offense is it is a problem. So overall, the Browns will be 6-11. So